Hi everyone, it's Sarah from Thea-Bel, and tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about New Year's resolutions, because what better way can you stay accountable than posting a video telling everybody what your New Year's resolution is? So for those of you who know me, I'm really big into self-improvement, so I usually make New Year's resolutions. They're usually not exactly on January 1st. I make resolutions at any time during the year, but the new year is always a really good spot to start because I like fresh starts and it's a new year, so why not pick a resolution? So I have finally kind of fine-tuned mine. So I figured I'd share it because maybe other people with small businesses juggling other things might find that they have something similar. And I would love to hear what your resolutions are in the comments as well. So to give you a little background on my resolution, I should first explain kind of where the idea came about. So a few months ago, I read an article, and of course, I didn't save the article, just like everything that's really important. I've had time to mull it around, and now I wish I had. So if I got the details a little bit wrong, perhaps you can correct me and point me in the right direction. But anyway, it was an article about, I believe it was a Tim Hortons executive assistant. I think it may have been for the CEO or somebody fairly high up in the company. And basically, at the beginning of their career, they asked their boss what their job description would be, what they were supposed to do. And their boss replied that their job description was to add value to their life every single day. So just take a minute to think about it. Their entire job description was to add value into this person's life. And they did that for a number of years. So anyway, I've kind of had time to mull it around in my brain. And one of the problems that I always have, like I think a lot of moms and a lot of people, is that I juggle a lot of different responsibilities. I have a lot of things that I want to do that I feel that I should be doing, and sometimes my to-do list can be extremely overwhelming because I want to do everything, but obviously there's only so much time in the day and that is not a realistic goal. So what can sometimes happen is that when I have an hour, I'll start a to-do list because I love lists, and I'll list everything out, and then I'll be so overwhelmed with where to start, and I'll feel like I'm not accomplishing anything because at the end of the day, realistically, I'm only going to get through a few things on my to-do list, but I have like a 200 item to-do list. So instead I want to take an idea or take a page from the book of the Tim Hortons executive assistant, and I want to ask myself every single day, how can I add value? So how can I add value to my own personal growth, my own life? How can I add value to my family, my husband, my daughter, my friends? How can I add value to my home and make my home feel more like a home? How can I add value to my business? Because sometimes we end up being stuck on autopilot, and I find that I'm so busy running the day-to-day aspects of the business that I sometimes forget to think big picture. And what can I be doing to grow the business on a daily basis? What can I be doing to make myself a better person? And that's not always just doing orders. I've been adding inventory. It's also the other bigger picture things, things that I've got a list a mile long that I want to try, but I just for whatever reason don't have time. So I really like this because it forces you to prioritize one thing that's going to make your day better. So that is my goal. I don't get a lot of time to work on Thea-Bel. I generally work on it in the evening. So I want to sit down. I'm usually tired at this point. I want to sit down and ask myself the question, how can I add value to the company today? So this is a resolution that I'm actually really excited about because it applies both to my personal and my business life, and also to my day job. Instead of letting all of the I would like to do's, let's make those a reality and let's add value every day. So I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. So please let me know what your resolutions are, what you think of mine, how you would build on it. Anyway, hope everyone has a great evening, and we'll talk to you again soon.